Settling and coming down after overwhelm and crisis. Transition. We love transitions. The transition is ending. A new transition begins. Feeling good energy, but unsure where to apply it. All right. Yes, general reading, but what you just said at the end there feels like it's the question. Like where should you direct your energy? I'm getting something immediate. I haven't even asked the question yet. I'm getting something about healing, like healing work, soul work. Could be journaling, could be therapy, something that's like reflective, like really holding the mirror up is kind of how it's coming through. Okay, I'm gonna actually tune into this more. Transition of overwhelm, where to apply the energy generally. Okay. I just keep seeing something like spiraling around and around and around. Something about a yo-yo. Like it's just, there's a lot of movement for sure. And now it's like something's in the dryer or like in your like a drying a drying machine in a dryer. And but it shouldn't be in there. So it's like banging around. It's like there's something that's plastic or metal in there, so it's banging. And so it's like it's spinning, but then it's kind of clunking and making a bunch of noise. Yeah. Did I say yo-yo aloud? Because I was thinking yo-yo. Um, yeah, so there's a lot of that for sure happening energetically. Okay, thank you. Um, all right. So that's the energy that you're sitting in. So it kind of feels like how do we get out of that? How do we move through that? How do we harness it? Thinking about the collective reading. It looks like you're a superhero or something. Like I'm seeing, it's like you got your hands out and there's like light coming out of them, like light beams. Like you're stepping into your power, like that first reading, but like you're harnessing the power and it is a light energy and just kind of like blasting like whatever the thing is. So I'm gonna get more information to say like what are you firing at in particular? I'm just getting the note here that you're not overexerted, so that feels important. Going back to that first reading with the stars, one of them was a star that represents tranquility. So whatever it is that you're doing this week to balance your energy out, there's encouragement to make sure that you have something that is giving you peace, that is grounding you, that's relaxing your nervous system. Because I'm seeing you blasting whatever this thing is with your light hands, but your demeanor is so calm. So that feels really important. I know the first thing I said was about healing. So it's whatever form that is taking. Um, if you weren't here last week, maybe also consider listening back and seeing if it resonates. Listening back to last week's reading, because I was all about self-care practices for healing. So it seems like I'm seeing it looks like a tie-dye wheel. So when somebody is trying to, it's like the spin art. They used to have this in like the 90s or early 2000s. And it's like this little wheel. And so it'd just be a little square piece of paper and it would spin. And then you would drop like the color on it. And then it would spin out and it would make this pattern. So it looks like, I don't know why exactly I'm seeing this, but um, I think because the initial imagery was talking about things that were spinning and moving. And it's like, but then you're making something fun and expressive out of it. I don't know if you are a creative person or that's something that's on the back burner, or I'm just seeing something that's just supposed to be playful. Whichever way that kind of lands for you, that energy, that spinning energy can be harvested to make art. It's like channeling that spinning energy to make tie-dye art in this example. So everything can be reframed, everything can be repurposed. I want to get back to the light coming out of your hands and exactly what that means, and specifically what you are targeting. I'm seeing like office supplies, like a desk. So if some of this balance and need for rest and combating the chaos has to do with your work or career or just responsibilities, it could be bills, it could something, things that you're doing at a desk. It feels like it's a little bit more work career, but we won't discriminate. Feels like that's the thing that you are blasting with your bright light energy. So this could mean rethinking your boundaries as relates to work, service, whatever form this takes. And what you're doing when you are blasting it with that light energy, because remember, you are calm, is you are infusing that. You're not like blowing the desk up. You're not like destroying it so there is no desk. It's you are fully infusing it with this new perspective, this new way of carrying yourself, new way of operating. Perfect for a week where we are in transition and starting a new chapter. Stepping into your power. Your power is embracing your boundaries, your sense of inner peace, your ability to let go and chill, to do the healing work, to make that the priority, whichever form the healing takes place. Talking, writing, creativity, movement, expression is important. So however you're choosing to express, that's how you are healing, and you're applying it, especially to areas that have taken away your peace. This gets us back to collective reading number 2, releasing your blocks. That doesn't serve me anymore. This new chapter that I'm starting with work or a career or something, I'm going to make sure it has peace in it. I'm going to make sure that it treats me differently, that my relationship with my work is more balanced. Oh my gosh, I lost my job last week due to mental health challenges and prioritizing healing and safety. So it sounds to me, no wonder, transition here. This is what is happening right now. And the importance is focusing on those healing practices. That is the priority. It's always more important. We can't work. We can't do our job. We can't caretake if we don't have our basic needs met, if we don't feel safe. I can flip over the card now. That's what I'm getting. Ding, ding, ding. Full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. Other healing modality I did not mention. Meditation and breath work. So if that's something that is helpful for you on your journey, breathing through the tension, Scorpio, It's very comfortable with the uncomfortable, with the unknown, with darkness, with heavy topics, including stress, mental health, destruction. So how can you get through this? You can get through this by trusting, by seeking the truth, by breathing, knowing, trusting your intuition. Scorpio is also very intuitive. Trusting, all right, I'm here in the now. I'm going to get to the other side of this. And how you get to the other side is that healing work. Being willing to hold up that mirror. Scorpio loves seeking the truth. Hold up that mirror. See what's in there. Heal what is in there. And you will know yourself in such a deep way to be able to build trust with yourself. And when you operate from a new level of trust, understanding what you bring to the table, understanding your values, understanding where you've given parts of yourself away, where you've been taken advantage of, where you need boundaries, then you can start a new chapter on your terms. Yeah. Thank you for coming to class today. I feel like this was really important. And I expect that other people will relate to this as well. Full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. And yeah, never, never, ever, ever should anyone feel bad about prioritizing their mental health. That I know to be true. You're very welcome.